Hey guys, it is Mrs. Flynn here, and today we are going to be talking about cyberbullying. You might be thinking to yourself, what is cyberbullying? I know that you've heard it a lot. Cyberbullying is any kind of bullying that takes place using electronic technology. For example, if you're on your cell phone or laptop, it can be done through social media sites like Snapchat or Instagram. It can also be done through chatting or text messaging. So, any kind of electronic bullying. When you're thinking about cyberbullying, it is any kind of language that is intended to hurt or upset somebody. It is mean, threatening, or harassing. Okay, so some examples of that is making mean comments to someone, starting online rumors, sharing a picture of somebody that you might think is funny, but you don't have permission to be doing that, and you're basically making fun of them by doing so. So any of those things is considered cyberbullying. Some other things that you might not think about, but is also cyberbullying, is exclusion. So deliberately leaving somebody out of an activity, like all of you are going to go do something and you purposefully don't invite someone. Another one is outing. So maybe you find out some kind of personal information about somebody and you start telling everyone or post it online. Another one is fraping, which is, I've never heard of this before either, but it is when you log into somebody else's account and you pretend that you are them, you're impersonating them, and you start making posts as if you are that person. And then another one is trolling, which we have heard a lot about nowadays. It's when you get on um, somebody's social media and you are constantly posting negative insults, trying to provoke them to respond back to you. Why do people cyberbully? There's a lot of different reasons that students do this. Here are just a few of them. One is anger. Like maybe they got into an argument and they're trying to get back at somebody. They're mad at them for some reason. Another could be jealousy. Maybe they think that another student is prettier than them, or they've got a lot of stuff that they don't have, so they want to try to make that other student look bad. And then also peer pressure. Like you want to fit in with everybody else. You feel like everybody else is making fun of someone, or everyone else is saying that somebody is ugly, or they and you want to fit in with them because you don't want to be the other person that's going against that and them to then make fun of you. Some students think that if they didn't do the cyberbullying at school that they can't get in trouble for it, but that is actually not the case. Schools do have the authority to discipline students when something happens off campus if they can determine that that cyberbullying is causing a disruption of the learning environment at school, which we all know that when something happens after school hours, it then trickles into the school day and students are talking about it or students are still upset about it. So the majority of the time, it still can get you in trouble at school. Why is this important? Well, studies show that students who are cyberbullied are twice as likely to commit suicide as those who aren't. Okay, there's actually a term called bullicide, which is suicide because of bullying. So it is a big problem. It heightens feelings of hopelessness and instability in teens. And we all know that at your age, you have enough to deal with without having another student try and make it worse for you. So it's really something we need to be aware of, and it is really important. What can you do to help? So if you know that someone is getting cyberbullied or you see it, make sure that you report it to a trusted adult. So it could be a parent or a teacher or anyone that you feel like you can trust. Collect evidence of it. So you take a screenshot or save the message or screen record on your phone, anything that you can use to show somebody what's happening. You can tell the bully to stop and try to intervene that way. Make sure that you are always not encouraging it. So try not to go along with it or laugh, anything like that that can make it worse. If you know who it is that's being bullied, make sure that you are showing care to them, letting them know that they're not alone and that you're on their side. But also make sure that you stay safe and you're not putting yourself in harm's way. So you don't want it to then cause problems for you as well. What if you yourself are being cyberbullied? It's really important that you do not react with violence. That will just make the problem worse and then could end up getting you in trouble. Okay, remember that you are not the one has the problem, they are. So you don't want to then get yourself in trouble. You can change your phone number or your email address or delete your social media accounts, whatever it is that you're being bullied through. Get rid of it, change it so that that bully doesn't have access to it anymore. Again, document what's happening to you, keep evidence of it so that you can prove it and show others what's happening, and then make sure that you tell somebody and file complaints to school or even the police if it's something that the law should get involved with. Remember that we care about you at school. Our school board has a lot of policies in place to help prevent bullying, and we really want to make sure that when you are at school that you are safe and in a good learning environment. So please, if you see something, please say something, stand up for others, be a great citizen here at school, and let us know. Remember that we definitely care about you and we want the best. All right, guys. See ya.